Saturday in August is International Tiki Day, and we just couldn't do this segment in studio. We needed to come out to a real tiki hut, and we have found one with our friend here, mixologist Dean Hurst. A tiki enthusiast, we're calling you today.
Today we can call me that.
The ultimate tiki enthusiast. What a great setup you have here.
Thank you.
Talk about, we're going to make some great drinks this morning that kind of go with this lifestyle.
Well,
but what is it about tiki that certainly you love?
Well, for me, it's all about rum. Well, not for me. As a genre, it's all about rum. The drinks are definitely focused on that. So rum is always one of those things that is so undervalued in the spirit world. So
You think so?
Oh,
I feel like
do,
rum
yeah.
is used a lot. Maybe not used correctly.
Rum.
Okay, all right.
So this one's Ron's the Cop.
Okay.
They do an XO, and this is a 6 to 25-year-old rums blended together. So this one's like a nice, delicious one to sip on while I start to make a drink.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Dean.
And we're going to make two drinks. I'll make an original one that I call the Stolen Idol, which there'll be a little soundtrack, I think, going along with some of the role of a local band. And my friend Drew is in that band, and he challenged me to make a drink with coconut and coffee and rum to kind of be their signature drink. So I came with the Stolen Idol for them, and the classic Mai Tai, because it's rarely ever done really well, and it should be, because it's so easy.
And when you say the word tiki, you kind of think of the music that goes along with it, the vibe that goes along with it, the drinks that go along with it, right?
Yes, most definitely.
It's the whole package. You can't have one without the other.
It's all about, it's like an element of escapism. So the idea is when you walk into a really great tiki bar, you should feel like you are someplace else. Latitude 29 in New Orleans, in the middle of the French Quarter, you walk into it, you are now taken away into like a Southeast, South Pacific type oasis. It's just that's what it's supposed to be about.
All right, so what are you pouring in here?
Okay, so this one's going to be the Mai Tai. So this is orgeat, which is like a sweetened almond milk with a little bit of orange flower water in it. And then this one is a Stolen Idol, so I put a little bit of lemon juice, or lime juice in both.
Okay.
It's just easier to kind of work as you're
Real quickly with the Mai Tai, you were saying this is a popular drink, but you don't think it's done correctly as often as it should be.
It's rarely done great. It takes two different kinds of rum. Most tiki drinks are using two, sometimes even three different kinds of rum. And the idea there is you have rich flavors and light flavors coming together to make something more complex than the sum. The sum is more complex than the individuals.
Okay.
So the Mai Tai is done with dark Jamaican, so we're going to use Caruba, and then rum agricole, which we're going to use Clement VSOP, and this is a special bottle. You won't find that bottle in the stores anymore, but that was a fun one that I wanted to go ahead and collect.
All right. Different kinds of rum, and there are, really endless amounts of rum too. How do you tell people to pick out a good rum for their taste and their style?
Well, it's just trial and error. Just like anything with whiskey, is like, see, you want a bourbon drinker, how many different types of bourbon can you try in a lifetime? It just seems to be an endless amount. So it's,
But it goes with a lot.
It does go with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you just keep trying to find the one thing that you really like. So, okay, so we had the Jamaican and the rum agricole, which is from Martinique, and then here we have a little bit of a pot still Jamaican rum called Smith & Cross that'll go in the Stolen Idol, and then also has some of the Caruba, which is another Jamaican rum. You can also use like Appletons, like rums that are categories. So think of them as Jeff Berry explains it as wines.
Okay.
So you have like light white wines, and then you have more complex red wines, and everything in between is rum. So you can just imagine like trying to layer out rums as going from really super light and acidic to like really rich and heavy and almost sweet.
All right,
so that's
and when you're thinking of the Mai Tai, on what scale are you?
Mai Tai is a pretty big drink.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 ounces of rum and then ½ an ounce of dry curacao. Okay. So there's 2½ ounces of liquor in that drink, and then lime juice in the orgeat. So that's basically all that drink is. Did I miss anything? I had to put my recipe down here because, again, there's so many things. All right.
Look how pretty these recipes are, though, too. That's perfect for a tiki bar as well.
Well, I have guests that come to the bar a lot, and they don't always know how to make drinks.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have the recipes around. So I'm going to shake this one up and this one up. The glass came from the Huki Lao, which is a really big tiki party that happens in Fort Lauderdale. So every year they do a signature glass, which is always really nice.
The Bay Area have any good tiki parties? We need some, other than coming here to Dean's house.
It's better to do one here. So the Mai Tai and the Stolen Idol.
All right, let's serve this up.
Yeah, but if you're ever in New Orleans, Jeff Berry wrote the books that broke a lot of the codes for how to make these tiki drinks. And because they were so secretive, the bartenders, they had to have they had to protect their recipes, so they were very secretive, and everything was in code. And Jeff Barry spent all this time in research into how to make the great drinks at his own bar.
Hey, what are you putting on top of that here?
Nutmeg.
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 Wow.
So here the idea is here is that when you pick it up, you can smell the nutmeg. The orange
Well,
is
let's
really
do this
pretty.
one. We got to cheers for International Tiki Day this
Awesome.
Saturday.
Cheers.
Dean, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Carly.
And thank you.